Hello, hatchlings, and welcome back to Stephano's World. As you can see, I am very quickly going through this whole entire world because I figured it's kind of the boring stuff, so just speed it all up and get it all over and done and out of the way. So, I needed to cut down some trees because I am going to be making a platform very close by to the Sea Temple. So this is going to be my little platform. Of course, it's out of acacia planks because, well, these are the trees that live here, so I may as well go with the theme. I might make it out of, like, acacia planks and a stone or whatever. So something that's simple and easy to kind of come by. I just kind of want a small platform where I can use it as a temporary kind of home or a base that I can spawn in, rather than going all the way back to my home and then having to swim all the way back here. Make a tiny base and then it should be all good and golden. The same goes for the Ender Dragon. I've made a base near where the end portal is because if I get killed, I hopefully want to be able to spawn there, so I'm not running all the way back to try and get my stuff. And I have a feeling the Ender Dragon is going to be one of the hardest ones to defeat because I've been watching some more recent Let's Plays of people trying to defeat the Ender Dragon, and what I have noticed is they made it a lot more harder, and I think it was already hard enough to begin with, but I think their logic is because it is technically the end of the game, they want it to be this big, ferocious battle with this giant dragon, and you get the reward, the egg, out of it in the end. So, with all of the new patches, as you may know, they tend to kind of fix a lot of issues and problems that the game may have had, or potentially just update it in a way that they may have like originally wanted it, and they may have felt that the Ender Dragon was a bit too easy to defeat, so they've now kind of made it a bit more difficult. So I kind of want to do that one last now. And I've noticed they've made the Wither as well increasingly more difficult. So I want to keep the Wither somewhere close to water. And it sounds horrible, but I feel like the only way that I'm going to be able to defeat it is if I go into the water, so that when it throws its projectile bombs at me and I go up into the air, I'm coming back down on water and I don't get the impact damage. And I kind of want to see if I can do the same thing in the end, get a whole bunch of water buckets, create kind of like a little pool at the bottom of each towers that I essentially may have to climb up on, and have just kind of like a safety net almost, because the way they've made everything so difficult in the end has kind of pushed me to want to essentially do that tactic, like that water tactic, to get, I don't know, just a bit less damage when the Ender Dragon essentially blows me off, because it now has, it can now like projectile you, like there's an explosive or something that it just throws at you and you fly off everywhere. And if you're climbing up those towers, you kind of want a safety net underneath you. So that's kind of my strategy now for the Ender Dragon, is to have that little bit of a safety net. So if it works and it makes things a lot, like if it makes things a lot interesting and a lot easier, that is what I will do. because I feel like it is the better option out of constantly getting fall damage all the time and just putting water down. And the good thing about the water as well at the bottom is that it deters the Enderman as well away from the water. It might anger them a little bit, which I'm kind of worried about, but I am hoping that they don't go too crazy, essentially. Oop, my pickaxe is broken. I'm trying to create a door, so there we go. Fix that up. So I've now got myself a platform and just a very, very tiny little base, which is kind of what I was going for. I just want a very tiny base to stay, so I don't hopefully land in any trouble with the sea guardians and the sea temple. I'm a little bit worried, but it should hopefully be okay. So that is all of the blocks that I had gathered, so I'm gonna have to gather some more. I figured because I haven't built out of andesite that I would give it a try, some andesite with a brighter block, because andesite is kind of like a whitish, kind of grey, kind of speckled tone to it. And it's nice. So now I got myself a chest, a furnace, all of that. I am heavily editing this and jumping way, way ahead. But I'm hoping that by doing that, just because I am building this kind of little platform, that it is hopefully a bit more exciting now that it's heavily edited and everything. And so yeah, now I have two doorways, one at the side and one at the front. I'm very worried about battling the Sea Temple, especially by myself. The reason being is because I have seen so many Let's Plays where people have tried and failed on their own, and where they've tried and failed with someone else. And I would honestly love to have someone with me while I'm battling the Sea Guardians, and I don't think I'm really prepared either, is another concern of mine. Hello, Creeper. I do not think I'm prepared, but I feel like the Sea Temple is the first thing that I'm going to try and battle, because I'm nowhere near ready for the Ender Dragon. I need stacks upon stacks upon stacks of arrows, and I need to practice and improve my shooting skills. Hello again. There are so many creepers on this island. There are so many creepers in this world in general. Ooh, well, I'm glad that didn't blow up my house or the platform. I'll take these blocks because these will come in handy. So now I have some more andesite that I can build this house out of. It's just a very tiny little hut. It's a lot bigger than a tiny hut. I probably could make this a lot smaller and not waste as many blocks, but you know what? Have a tiny, tiny amount of luxury within this place. There we go. So this is my tiny square hut now. Got my little acacia doors. Get some fences, fence it off a little bit. I don't want to fence it off too much because I will need to jump off this platform. So I think doing just kind of a small little fence around here, make myself feel just that tiniest bit safer in this area. Because there are a lot of mobs that are spawning, not the good kind of mobs either. Because animals and all of that count as mobs as well. But I want the good mobs to be spawning, but unfortunately here we get the bad mobs, so just a little bit of a fence, light up the whole area, because I'm very scared of what will happen if I don't. And there we go. I've made this platform just that little bit safer. There we go. And just a small opening to get in and out of. I might make this go a little bit further. There we go. So tiny little walkway to my home. Very nice. It's a very cute little place. So now to just kind of go off and explore a little bit. And I believe I have found a mesa biome. This is exciting. I haven't seen the red, like I've seen the red sand before in creative mode, but I haven't seen it in a world that I haven't created myself. So the red sand turns up in the mesa biomes. Ooh. Well, this is very interesting. So there is, I'm guessing, clay. Well, it wouldn't be called clay now, would it? They've renamed it terracotta. So yeah, I just went and looked, and it's called terracotta. So these are all different colors of terracotta. This is amazing. Like, this is honestly extremely beautiful, and I am definitely gathering this because I would like some different colors to build out of. So we've got different colored terracotta here. This is exciting. I really like all the different colors. This is nice. This is very pretty. We've got like oranges, pinks. I really do want to grab this yellow. I don't know, it's very pretty. This yellow will stand out, and I now have terracotta and cement to build out of. This is amazing. I have been told about how pretty the mesa biomes are, and the sheer fact that I can just completely cut down this mountain and have so many building resources is amazing. Like, this is just thick layers of terracotta, and normally you need so much clay and dye to make all of this terracotta, but the fact that it's just being naturally produced is amazing. I'm very excited to see what I can build out of this. Okay, that sunset is honestly beautiful. Hello, lava. You were kind of there and a little bit scary. I like the sunset here. The sunset and like the desert and the mesa biome is very pretty. Very much enjoying it. There it is, the sea temple, and gonna head back now, I believe, so may as well say goodbye to it all. Alright, break away the boat. And oh my goodness! Why is everything on fire? Okay, I gotta do something about this. Oh, it's because it's near lava. Oh no. Oh no, creeper. No, creeper. Well, that's great. At least the lava didn't get disturbed in that. I need to kind of stop this fire, I think. Like, I want to watch it. It is absolutely spectacular because it's naturally happening. But no zombie. You were disturbing me looking at the fire. No. I do not like the miniature zombies. They are a pain. I'm gonna have to save the trees. It's just going to burn down the whole entire forest, isn't it? It is. It's going for it. It's going for it. It's trying to burn everything. Okay, this is honestly, like, my most favorite thing to look at in Minecraft. Like, I've purposely set things on fire before with buckets of lava. No, you're supposed to stay on fire. I'm just gonna have to help. I'm gonna have to help. I feel so bad. Like, I'm gonna watch this whole entire thing burn. Maybe not this whole thing. No, it is spreading. Alright. Let's break it all down. I know this is all gonna catch on fire if I don't do anything. Put you out. Slowly chop you down because it's... Ow! Ow, I'm hoping I'm not being set on fire. Okay, I'm not being set on fire, it's just a block of wood under me. Oh! The miniature blocks themselves get set on fire. That is interesting. That is very interesting. No, I don't want you burning down either. So the actual blocks themselves, even though they've been cut down, can actually burn. Well, that should have been obvious actually, because there's a reason why we throw our stuff into lava to burn it and watch it all just disintegrate. This is very interesting. Another thing that I wanted to do was create a fireplace in my house, but the sheer fact that it is made out of wood, this is the reason why I haven't done it, because it can burn down and I don't really want that. So, well, this was an interesting thing to come across because it's not something that you particularly come across all the time in Minecraft. Ow, just kind of slightly broke my legs a bit. Yeah, no, it's definitely something that you don't really particularly come across uh, in like Minecraft. Jeez. Alright, well, let's head back. So I decided to visit the mine while I'm heading back because I'm going past the mountain anyway. So I wanted to see what was in the chests in the mine, the abandoned mine shaft that I've been like looking at and everything. I can hear everything is just spawning under here. I need to make this place just a little bit safer. Like I technically have, but I need to come back here at some point because there was a lot of good stuff here. Alright, now to head home and see all my wonderful dogs and cow again. I'm home! Hello, cow, coming to greet me. So, my chest for the Ender Dragon is getting very full. I now have one more pearl to essentially get. One more Eye of Ender to make. I kind of want to get more Ender pearls once I finish getting the rest of the Eye of Enders that I need. Just because I might use them to travel up and down the towers, might be something good to do. But you are all gorgeous. I love coming back to my home and just seeing the dogs and the cow. And now, because as well, I have the lily pad, I can go and fix up some of my little farm area that I made where I lost the lily pad, and so I'm just going to place the water back down. And now I can place the lily pad. Come on, there we go. So that's the safest way for me to place the lily pads down without them going underneath the water block, if that makes sense. It made it very difficult for me to place down lily pads, but now hopefully nothing is going to fall onto the side of everything when I am getting my stuff. I now am going to enchant so many things. Oh, hello. You're always down here. It's always either like nether or the one with the red collar that's down here. So now to enchant everything, because I have the levels now and I've finally been slowly working it all up. So get that one. I'm trying to get some really good armor out of this one. Just some really good iron armor if I possibly can. And just some enchanted swords and pickaxes, because I have all my enchanted diamond stuff, but that is for Ender Dragon. So I want some enchanted iron armor because I had mentioned that I want to go back into the nether, because there are a few things that I need to get, and I also need to collect the rest of the wither skulls as well. I've currently only got one still, which was really lucky for me to get, but it means that I essentially have to be battling wither skeletons, and that's not going to be fun. So definitely want to enchant everything that I possibly can, just because I want some really good tools and really good armor and everything. I do want a secondary set of diamond armor, and I want that as a backup if something happens. Like, I want a few backups in case something happens. I want a backup set of iron armor if I end up dying in the end. I want a backup set of armor if I end up dying in the sea temple. I just kind of want to cover all my bases, essentially. So, definitely trying to enchant everything as much as possible. And I definitely have enough lapis to do so. I mean, look at my lapis chest. I have everything so neatly organized as well. Got all my little enchantment books with the little thing there that I've forgotten the name of, which is really bad. So there we go. I've now got some enchanted iron armor, and I've got myself some enchanted tools. I have my special diamond pickaxes. This is looking good. This is looking good. I've even got a secondary diamond sword as a backup and everything as well for the sea temple. So this is all the sea temple stuff. This chest is for all the sea temple stuff, so potions, whatever else, and this armor is for it as well. So these are my special items, and over here are just like my backups when I need, and just kind of bits and pieces. So I have my chests in my house neatly organized, and then I have everything in like my storage container that I don't necessarily use all the time, but I will know where to find it. I want to organize it just a little bit better. I like watching everything load in, especially when I'm like starting back into a game. Look at it all load in. Look at all my pretty puppies. I really need to do the thing about naming you guys, but I'll get to that in a little while. It'll take time. I have so many plans and ideas set up, so it will take some time. That I can assure you. I am going to explore again, but this time, instead of going down to where I would go for the Enderman, I'm just going to go across here and then go completely straight to the desert and see what that takes me to if I just go completely straight down there. So now this is everything that is happening. I'm just heading straight in the direction of the desert temple because I just want to head straight. I want to see what's down there. I want to know what is there. Can I find a desert village? Can I find a desert temple? So this is why I'm fast forwarding, because my main goal when I went exploring was to find a village, because I want to try and see what the villagers have, what goods they have, etc. But I wanted to see if I could find a desert temple, because I want the goods from that too. I mean, who doesn't want to go exploring and get some really good items? So now I'm just chopping down anything and everything, because that's what I essentially do. And I want to have some good crafting and building materials. So this is pretty much essentially what I'm doing at the moment, is just getting crafting, building materials, whatnot, head off straight. And I found it as a temple! Hooray! I found a desert temple now. Oh, this is so good. This is very good. This is very good. Well, this is interesting now, because instead of building the orange and the blue out of wool, they've now built it out of terracotta. So that's something different to kind of note about the desert temples, which is interesting that they kind of did a change to that. I'll definitely take these. I want building materials. That's why I'm just fast forwarding now, because I'm just deconstructing the whole entire temple. It's like, yes, I want these things, these sandstone, chiseled sandstone, and whatnot. So, this is what I'm spending my time doing, getting building materials instead of looking into the chest to see what goods there are. Okay. Now let's head down there. I don't want to trigger the explosives, and that can happen from a block falling onto the pad as well. So I want to be careful and just kind of slowly dig my way around to the side. I just gotta slowly make my way down. This is very nerve-wracking because if I set off any of those explosives, just any of them, I will lose everything that is in those chests. And that's what they do. These are trapped, so you dig the blue block in the middle, and then all of a sudden you're falling down to your death. So with these, just take it very careful. Going very careful. I don't want to open the chest yet until I've disarmed everything. So there we go, I've taken away the block in the middle. And then I'm just going to remove all of the TNT from around here, because I'm pretty sure I could use the TNT. I want to make sure there's nothing, like no redstone or anything, going towards them from the sides. Kinda have a small feeling that there might be some wires or anything that if I try and do anything, I might set it off. I'm just being super duper extra careful, essentially. Okay, there's nothing that I can see from here, but I now just want to very gently start getting rid of the TNT. This is a delicate process. There's nothing behind there. So, here we go, I guess. Okay, gotten rid of some. I just really don't want to set anything off. This is such a delicate process. I'm being so ginger about this. Like, I'm just very gingerly going about everything. Oh, we've got some gold and diamond armor. Diamond horse armor. I have a lot of horse armor, but not diamond horse armor. That is very interesting. Well, this is exciting. This is very exciting. They're like the sandstone blocks and all of that aren't as interesting as the gold and the diamond horse armor. So I could have a horse just like Trooper with diamond horse armor. Oh my goodness. I'm just kind of slowly emptying out my pockets so I can actually carry all of these goods. I'll come back for it, I promise, because I need all this stuff. Some more gold, some more rotten flesh. I will definitely be taking the rotten flesh to trade with a villager once I find a village. Because I wanna find the villagers to trade things with them. Not as much stuff in here. Some iron, some more stone, sandstone, some more rotten flesh. Not as much good stuff. I'm very surprised, actually. I honestly thought, oh, yes, 2 emeralds and an enchanted book. I don't know what the enchanted book is for, but I will definitely be adding that to my enchanted book section. So this is another reason why I want to find a village, because I want to find a librarian. And I want to find a librarian because I want all of the enchanted books that he may be selling. Just because enchanted books for me, now that I know how to enchant things with the books, with, ow. Oh! This is one of the new desert zombies! Did it fall all the way down? I've never seen the desert zombies before. What do? They poison me like a zombie would if I would eat its rotten flesh. But apart from that, it's not too bad. Oh, the sounds it makes are different too. It kind of makes a very, like, husky breathing kind of a sound. As if it's, like, died from dehydration. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Why were you all the way up there? I thought it fell. I literally thought it fell all the way down. Did I just walk past it or something? I can't remember what they're called, but that's the very first time I've encountered one. I know about them, but that's the first time I've encountered one. Well, that was interesting. Definitely not what I was expecting. But I think I will head home, put all my stuff back before I die, and then I will return to collect the rest of it. Alright, now I'm just placing everything away now. This goes into the emeralds chest. Of course my emeralds go there. And of course I'm going to be placing my enchanted book where all the other enchanted books go, because why wouldn't I? So let's go and place everything back. I should probably collect that. Just because I don't think it's supposed to be there. I know I used it for crafting in one of the pods, but I can get rid of it now. I've finished building it. Alright, let's head back into my house. My dogs have stopped doing the thing where they come up and greet me now. They kind of stay very patient, which is interesting. So we'll see if you guys decide to start following me around again. It's very dangerous and I'm very scared for you all. Nether is not scared about anything though. He'll just follow you around. He does not care. So now I'm placing everything away. Gonna put the diamond horse armor in here because this is where I keep all my records and kind of all the stuff that I find in dungeons and all these fancy things and whatnot. This is kind of everything that I put in the chest. So all the gold armor that I've been getting from the zombies, I've been putting into this chest, and all of the enchanted bows that I've been getting from the skeletons, I've been putting into this chest, and like all the gold swords and everything. While the gold swords are better than the iron swords, just the sheer fact that all of this stuff is quite damaged as it is, and while it's quite helpful, probably more so only good for decoration, I feel. Because gold armor and gold swords and gold pickaxes wear out very quickly because it's gold. And gold is quite a malleable metal. You can easily bend it, you can easily break and snap it, but it is quite valuable at the same time. So I do wonder if I can turn those gold things into something. I don't know, but, or I can just eventually use them for something. So I believe I put all my stuff away. Now I just have to go and get the rest of everything from there now, which, is gonna be a great fun time getting it all. Hooray! Alright. Now we're back here and I'm collecting some more stuff from it. There is an enderman and I need one more eye of ender. I just need one more ender pearl. Is there anything around? Yes, there is a skeleton. I do not want any of you guys killing me while I get the ender pearl. I'm hoping the enderman drops an ender pearl. I just need one more. I literally just need one more. This is so risky. This is so dark around here. This is very, very risky. Ooh, okay. Get my health. Ow! Just get my health up. Get my health up. Get my hunger up. Stay away from the skeletons. Skeletons seem to be my main issue when it comes to these. I'm gonna make sure the enderman doesn't despawn either. I gotta keep track of it. This is so annoying. I just wanna get the enderman, but because it's so dark, there are so many mobs spawning. Excuse me. Stop. Okay, there we go. I've dealt with that. Now, I could push the enderman down here. It might be worth it trying to knock it into like a hole or a ditch or something that it can't quite get out of. Because then it might make battling it a bit more easier because then it's not punching me around necessarily. So this is a very delicate process because my health is very low. Okay, there we go. I've regen my health. Here goes nothing. Alright, I've got my special armor and all. Well, I don't really have my special armor. I just have my normal armor and my sword and everything. Now, where did you go? I know where you are there. Anything around here? No? Okay. No, Skelly. Skelly. No. I don't want to deal with you, skeleton. I just want to get the Enderman. Stop. I'm so weak again. Oh, this is so not good. This is so not good. No, stop. 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 Oh my goodness. Wait, has some of my armor broken away? I think some of my armor is broken away. Oh, this is not good. I am risking it. I am risking it bad. I am risking it bad. Blow up the spidey. There we go. There we go. I'm risking it bad. Because I can lose so much health now. I've got to do it. I need that ender pearl so bad. Oh, you're down there. Yes. Yes, you're in a hole. You're in a hole. You're in a ditch. You can't get out. You cannot get out. Yeah, that's... Right. I don't even know what to say to that. I do not know what to say to that. Creepers are my worst nightmare in this. They are my worst nightmare. Alright, well, I've got all my enchanted armor on. Let's go and get my stuff back. I mean, I didn't lose anything spectacular, just my enchanted sword, but... Like, I've got this back, but I lost my chance to get an ender pearl. Because Enderman's gone now, it's despawned. It was too risky. It was just too risky. I knew that. Like, I knew it was risky. Well, I mean, that was everything. I've done my episode. I keep dying at the end of all my episodes. This is ridiculous. I keep dying at least one of them. Oh well, not much I can really do about it. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, waddle over to the like button and slap the subscribe to become a hatchling. And I will see you all in a wingspan. I'm so sorry about these episodes where I just keep dying at the end of them, or I just keep dying. I'll get my stuff back, it's not an issue. I'll eventually get that last ender pearl to make the Eye of Ender as well. It's not an issue either. Just wish I would stop dying from these creepers. These creepers are gonna be my, like, last nightmare. Oh well. Alright, I better go. Bye.